Yo, 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 we're back in this thing.
Hey.
What's going on, bro?
Now I'm ready. I'm ready to talk, sit some brown juice, spend some time, build, set it up, understand the world, unlock the mysteries, all the things that happen in the brown juice barbershop.
Hey, now I
Beautiful
like that.
experience.
That's a 30-second elevator pitch, brother.
Hey, that's what I
I
do for a living. That's what I do for a living. That's what I do. That's what I do. It's funny. I say that a lot. That's what I do for a living. I think I have like 10 things I pay that behind.
Many things, man. Many things. There you
That's
go.
it. That's it. So what? I see you got some Philly on your chest.
Oh,
What's
see,
going
see,
on?
it might. So this is fly.
Oh.
So Alpha Chapter Fly. So like I said, Cornell University
Oh,
Alpha Chapter.
look play on the words. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's so clever. That's so clever. I like that.
And the PH because the phi, Alpha Phi Alpha, so Alpha Chapter Fly. We had this shirt because the end of the school year, there's something called Slope Day. And Slope Day is like the major celebration party, last day. I think it's the last day of classes before we get into final exams and studying all those things. Usually have artists and folks come perform. My freshman year was T.I. Woo, got it popping on the slope. Got it popping.
Wow.
That's probably my favorite one. Was my freshman year was T.I. It was really, really fun. But it's Slope Day. All fraternities, sororities usually make T-shirts. Friend groups, you might have several T-shirts. You might have your frat, your sorority, you have your friend group, you have your organization and your student org and all the stuff. Just a great time. You have some stroll competitions for the fraternities, sororities, and the Divine Nine. A lot of things that happen during Slope Day. So that's really fun. So that's pretty much what I'm wearing. And on the back, it says made in 1906 because that's when it was founded. So yeah.
Wow. Wow.
So
My college experience was so different. Oh my gosh. Closest we came to that was Floralia.
oh, what's that?
A mess. It was a big old party. It was celebration of spring where everybody just go outside and hang out all day. There's a musician at night, even though everybody was like done by the time the night came. But one year we had Diggable Planets which was hot. That was cool. I remember going up to Ladybug, leave it to me, and asking her like about who she talk about in one of her raps, not Proust, but see that shows you. One of the philosophers she was talking about, she dropped some like and then her lyric. I was like, oh, did you read your and she's just like I'm all like, oh Ladybug, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you about what you read. And she was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna be over there. But that was dope. But Floralia was our big party.
Mm-hmm.
But my school didn't have any fraternities or sororities.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't have a slope day or your parties. But I went down to Yale. Went and witnessed some stuff
Okay.
down the street,
Yeah.
and was like, wow, this is pretty nice, pretty nice. So anyhow, but yeah, okay.
Yeah. I mean, we needed it because Ithaca, New York. I mean, that's most of the stuff happened on campus. And if you didn't have a car, you trapped, brother.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Trapped.
Yeah. Please, New London, Connecticut.
Oh, yep.
New London, Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
Even though there was like the international hub because there was an airport, little small airport, like boats came in. There's a big train stop,
Okay.
bus stop. I was like all kinds of transportation in and out because it was a little central hub in Connecticut, but it's still Connecticut.
Yes, sir.
Nothing else was there. Anyhow.
What you rocking though, bro?
I was thinking about, sneakers. I like sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching the I know I'm late to the game, but watching the Michael Jordan.
You on time, brother. You're not late. You on time.
Yeah. And watching about Scottie Pippen not getting paid right.
Mm-hmm.
And all the stuff. Michael Jordan was, it's funny. I thought about it. Somebody I know was like, Michael Jordan is egotistical, self-driven, blah, 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 blah. And was like on a critique. And I was thinking like, it's Michael Jordan. How you gonna say that? And then I watched and I was like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, he was driven. He knew what he wanted, and he did it. Say what you want to say. Gambling problems, all the other stuff, that crazy hoop earring, some big suits, them huge suits. I was like, Michael, why you got these suits on? The suits, my dude. Weren't they amazing?
Yes.
Amazing. And that whole
jeans.
Oh, forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. I was like, you are so he was country.
Mm-hmm.
He was so country cousin with billions of dollars.
Yes.
Did you ever see his plane in person?
No.
Yo. It's nice.
Really?
It's Tar Heel blue.
What?
And it's just it was white with a little bit of Tar Heel blue on it, and it just got the Air Jordan logo in Tar Heel blue.
I'm not hating.
It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Mm.
You pull up next to it, you'd be like, "Dad."
Well, what we need to do, we need to start a petition, or we gotta get something going. We need him to send you an autographed pair of Jordans.
Oh, please.
That's what we need.
I would pass out. I can't lie. I can't lie. I didn't. Well, we'll come back to that.
Okay.
Let's put a pin in that and remember that notion about an autographed pair of Michael Jordan kicks.
Got you.
Right, because we need to get a drink before we start talking
that. Yes.
What you got today?
Larceny has returned.
Oh, nice.
Little barrel proof.
Yeah.
Back in the game. How about yourself, good brother?
Little grand. I might try to take it back to the very beginning.
Hey now.
I don't remember this bottle.
Yes.
Let's get the shine off.
I'll talk about it. I see that. Woo. Don't hurt him.
The SOP.
Got a little yak.
Exactly.
Little yak.
Exactly. Decork that. Every little drip up in there. Look how dark it is.
Talk about it. Hey now.
Darkness is spreading.
Darkness.
Love that dark. Love it. What you want to toast to this afternoon, my brother?
Let's toast to. Let's toast to the Brown Juice Barbershop.
You know what? That's great. Well, I don't think we have.
Wow,
I mean, it deserves all the accolades, the Brown Juice Barbershop.
Yes, sir. Let's toast
thing.
the Brown Juice Barbershop, a one-stop shop for consciousness, good commentary, and some brown juice.
Hey, what else do you need?
Cheers, brother.
To the Brown Juice Barbershop. Man. Oh my goodness. I forgot I had you. Hey, Mr. How you been, dude? Where you been? You've been looking at me. I've been ignoring you. My bad. I've been busy. I'm here though. I'm here.
The yak is back.
Exactly. So did you have because I want to respond to something you said. Do you have a question you want to roll with first? I don't want to.
No. I like where we're going, brother. I like where we're going. Talk to me.
Yeah, you mentioned that pair of signed Jordans, and I do think about Michael Jordan with that line where he wouldn't take a political stance because he was Republicans wear sneakers too, and I was like, it's true. Doesn't feel really good, but it's true.
It's true.
And he's trying to sell sneakers. He ain't trying to be president. You know, it's a matter of like expecting someone to be all things.
Yeah.
You know, and he was like, I'm not all things. This is who I am right here. Boom. What's up? So beyond all that, I wanted to inquire and see if you remember your first pair of fly kicks.
Woo.
The ones you wanted and you finally got.
You know what I think they were? I think I finally got a pair of the Grant Hills. So Grant Hill was with Fila.
Yeah.
Or as I used to call it, Fila.
Right.
So Grant Hill was with them. So I finally got a pair of those joints. I always wanted a pair. Things that were hot during the time. They had the Jason Kidds, you had the Grant Hills, then you had the Barclays. We had a number of different, of course, the Jordans. And I wanted those for whatever reason. I don't know. I wanted those. I finally got a pair. I'm like, yeah, I'm fly. I'm real fly.
How did that happen? Was that a parent purchase? Were you how old? Do you remember how old you were?
I think that was I want to say it was a birthday gift. I want to say it was a parent purchase. I was about, I want to say 9,
Oh my gosh.
something like that. 9 or 10, something like that.
Wow. I'm impressed.
Because you got to understand. Let me set the scene, brother. I am the youngest of 4 from my mother, the only boy, and my grandfather's only grandson.
Okay.
So people might say that I was spoiled, which I definitely wasn't. And if there was something that I got, I believe I earned it because I worked hard. I did.
As a 9-year-old, yes.
I was like, yes, brother. I did my chores. I didn't spend all my allowances my grandparents gave me some. I had stuff left over at the end of the week. I was doing well in school. I went to Saturday school, summer school. Didn't need to, but I went.
Every spoiled child says I wasn't spoiled. That's fantastic. Wow, that's impressive. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I learned a few times of asking for shoes I wasn't gonna get. Like, what? Don't ask me for that, because it was an insult to the family. So I remember my first pair of like fly kicks, and it was like a settlement, but I made the biggest deal out of them. I somehow tricked my mother, and we found something like Stan Smiths on sale. You know those Adidas Stan Smiths?
Yes.
They were hot for a minute, and then they went away, and then they were like kind of in the other pile. And so I got them. I think I was doing throwback before it was a throwback, because I never. Oh my gosh, I didn't get any fly kicks until I got a job. As an adult, and then it's kind of funny because I lost a fly kick universe going into a private school, and jumped into like I got sambas. I was like, sambas only $30. That's what's up,
Sambas, what's sambas, brother?
Did you go to private school?
What's up? I know Birkenstocks. What's sambas, brother? I know about them Birks. I know about those Sperry's.
Samba was those like soccer shoes. They were black with the Adidas stripe. They had that big tongue.
Yes, gotcha. That's okay. I just never knew what they was called. Gotcha.
Wow. Yeah, that was. I went down that path. My mother was so happy. When I got to high school, I stopped begging for like fancy shoes. And then I got because nobody was doing it. But then I got to college and I was like, yo, look at your Jordans. Like everybody has Jordans. They're like, yeah, what's these, my brother? Sambos. And I was like, no, Sambas. Like, oh, okay. And I was like, So I got my little job. I got my little job on campus and saved my little pennies together when jumped into the Jordan world. But it wasn't really until I started really working and I started feeding the need. I remember at one point I went and I had like 7 pairs of Uptowns in every color. I want that color. What? And I gotta have 2 pairs of whites. So if this one gets scuffed while it's drying off, I can go back out in the other ones. Like I'm a sneakerhead, but I couldn't. When I was little, that was not an option.
I hear that.
I remember those Stan Smiths. They were like on the avenue on sale because there wasn't nobody wearing that Stan Smiths in the hood. But I was like, yo, these are Adidas, and picked them up. But I was like, Mom, look. I said, how much do shoes cost? And they're like $25 or something at that time. And I got the Stan Smiths, and I kept. Oh my God, I must have kept them for a year. Like with the toothbrush at night, like.
Oh yeah, get that sneaker cleaner. Oh yeah.
Exactly. The shoestring in the sink, rubbing it down, getting mad because
bleach them if you have to. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you have to, soak them.
I was mad because it got those little ring stains.
Oh
my God! I was like, why? And then fat laces.
Oh, okay.
See, but I have fat laces in my bubbles. I ain't gonna lie. I just had to accept. I was like, I got bubbles. I have bubbles all the time. I had the Nike with the swoosh upside down.
Listen, brother. Doesn't it feel good to pay less? Listen, brother. Listen. Listen.
That was it. That's what it was about. I remember those Nikes. I don't know what they were called, but it was the switch was upside down, and I was like, "What am I going to do in this world? How will I ever have an existence?
Trendsetter, baby.
Oh my God.
Just do it differently. We just do it different. I'm unique.
It was like a ceremony. Oh, I got new sneakers. Oh yeah. I remember Brian and Michael was like, "Yo, they got new sneakers. Come on, bring it on. What's up? Put them up. Put them up." I just said I had to take it. I had to take it. Just like, what you gonna do? Walk barefoot?
Nope. Got to. Listen, I feel that. I definitely feel that. I think I never purchased a pair of Jordans. Like my own, I've never purchased a pair. And I've never owned a pair of Jordans except that one time I think I shared before, one of my mentors who was my lacrosse coach, he had a number of different kicks in Jordans. And we were just over at his apartment in the dorm, and we was like, yo, let me hold these, bro. So I borrowed like the Carolina jerseys. He's like, whatever, you can hold those, whatever. So I just rocked those a couple of times. But I never owned a pair of Jordans. The closest thing that I owned a pair of Jordans that had the Jumpman insignia on it was a pair of Eddie Jones, like I said.
Okay.
Eddie Jones joint, which I thought was the hottest thing since sliced bread. I thought
they worked for a minute. They worked for a few minutes.
It was hot for a little bit, but it's like they're not Jordans. They Joneses.
Right.
They're not the Jordans. But then like I said before, like I was really into Uptowns. Always Uptowns. Always have a white pair, have a black pair, and then always have like a different color pair to match my shirts, my jackets, etc. Being in Harlem, like literally, you gotta have your shoe game on lock and your fitted game. So you're rocking your shoes, and usually your shoes match your fitted. And if you wear a do-rag, your do-rag gotta match your fitted. A lot of different stuff. So I would walk to 125th Street all the time. I'm living on 138th or living on 137th. Just walk. Sometimes take the train or the bus. If you do it right, you take the train down there and you transfer with the bus.
Exactly.
That way, from there, you gotta do it within a certain time limit though. So you gotta be sharp and quick. And you know what? I smiled one day because I was driving through Philly and I saw a Jimmy Jazz.
Oh, Jimmy Jazz.
It took me back.
Jimmy Jazz.
Jimmy Jazz.
Jazz was the move. They had everything, anything you want. The music, it just felt good to go in there.
It was hood royalty.
Yeah.
Hood royalty. That was like the hood's version of like Macy's, or the hood's version of like name whatever. Like that's like our Saks in some cases. You know what I mean? It's like we go on there, we fly, we fresh, anything we want. So.
Wow. I leave my civil rights trips, and I bought a pair one time I was going down south. We started in Jackson, Mississippi. And so I bought a pair of camo Uptowns. I found a pair. Oh. And it was amazing to see the people just confused. They didn't know what to do. They're just like, I was like, yeah, that's right. Just looking at Meyer. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 pairs of Jordans, I think.
Okay.
And one pair I haven't even worn yet. Oh no, I did. I wore them once. Before everything happened, and they're like they fly, and they have reflective. Oh.
Okay.
I'm very happy.
I had a pair of Uptowns that were red and black that had Jordan's face on it. That I purchased from a barbershop. Barbershop.
With were they on a wall, or did somebody walk in?
So what happened was my barber, who was at a different shop that I used to always go to, he left and he opened up his own shop like down the block, like maybe like 140th between Lenox and 7th. And I went there, he had his own joint, whatever, had a little display case and they had some kicks there. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Who does those kicks? I guess someone did them, like customize them. They get the black joints and then just customize them. I was like, oh, I want those. So he's like, what size you? 12. Got it done. So, got my hair cut and was able to come back, get some kicks, man.
That's what's up.
Your magic
happened. What happened?
So those joints was dope.
I'm sure. The magic happens in the barbershop.
Oh, shit.
I feel bad for anybody that doesn't truly know that experience at the level of going to when you're a little kid, trying to figure out what's going on, to that first time you went by yourself. Oh. Now, see, I was living a life where I had to have, you probably had it too. My sister had to take me. That was not the look. And then when I could go on my own, I think I remember like 11 or 12, I walked all the way down the hill by myself to Ogas Avenue and went to the barbershop.
I hear that.
And was like, what you want, little man? I don't know. All right, be still. Be still.
Yes.
Grab you back.
Yes, I remember graduating from the booster seat.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, that's like, honestly, I mean, I understand it's part of the game. You got to do it. But, you know, you roll up and then all of a sudden it's your turn. They wipe down the seat, go to the shelf, pick the joint up, put it down there. Come here, little man. It's like.
Sitting like, fine. And they're like, oh.
You trying to stunt because you think you big. All of a sudden, yeah, hop up in this little car seat.
Your legs be hanging like this. And you find yourself doing like, I'm not swinging my legs.
Yes. Trying to get a fresh cut, but you still over there kicking your legs and stuff.
Oh my gosh, the barbershop. Wow. It's a beautiful place, right? It's a beautiful place. Beautiful place.
Absolutely. Were you a fan of the Chuck Taylors, the Converse? You rock any of those?
What I just say earlier? Did I have a? Yeah, because they were $9. That's all I had for a minute. That's all I had. I remember being people like, oh, I got some Chucks. And I was like, isn't that what we always wear? You know?
What I don't understand.
Let me take it down for you. I had the bubbles of Chucks. That's how wrong it was. I think they just didn't know. They just didn't care. How are you gonna have bubbles and Chucks? Them things were $9. And I had like Charlie's. Charlie Tyson's. So sad. Oh my God. I got beat up all the time. Just got beat up. I'm telling you, it was like, yo, Dre got new shoes. What's up, Dre? You coming out to have to play? No. Come on, Dre. Why you come out? We're going to No. Come on, Dre.
That's funny. That's because that's the old school version of now what they're like, what are those? Like that's the old school version.
It was fun time when Dre came back with sneakers. It was fun time. Oh my gosh.
Ooh. You know what I always wanted? What I always wanted to get, I thought it was the hottest thing out. In hindsight, I'm glad I never got them. Although I think they were in a pair of LA Gears.
Oh, really?
Because them joints lit up. I'm like, that's fly, yo. You walking and your feet light up.
Yeah.
You know.
It was really, and I think of this really fierce is I think my sister always had like name brand. She had those Reebok bubblegum ones with the dual flaps and stuff. She didn't have it. She was always fly. It was just me.
My sister too. I don't know. Not my eldest sister, the one after her. She always had the nicest, newest, freshest, flyest Air Max. In all the different colors. I'm like, yo. And then she had the Timbs too, the mac and cheese, the beef and broccolis. She had all those. Crazy.
Let me mess it up for you. You had Timbs, I had Timbuktus. I don't know if you remember those. Those are those hard shoes. And as soon as you step in snow, all the water just comes seeping in.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. And see, I would get the Timbs, not the Timbs. What you call? I can't remember the first time I got my first pair of Timbs, but the weatherproof boots. Weatherproof. College. I remember I asked for a pair of Timbs in college from my grandmother. I'm like, for my birthday, I want these fly Timbs, the ones that roll down and they got fur on the inside. I'm out here in this cold weather in Ithaca, mama.
They're like, I'll sing you some socks.
the thin slates socks and gloves.
Completely. But I can't lie. One time my mother sent me, it made me so happy. Because I was very like when I was in college, it was very feels good. It was like that time, the New Jack Swing. It was that, and so my mother sent a box of stuff. Oh my gosh, this is her break. Oh, it was incredible. It was just, but the box wasn't wrapped right, so I got there, it was all bust open, and she had put in there. I don't know where she got it from. This rayon shirt that was black with these big white polka dots. Yo, I must have worn that to every dance party because it was like that no one else had on that black top with it. Because it was like, this is when Different World first came on. So Dwayne Wayne was just like coming out. I thought I was the flyest. I would go to every party. That shirt must have stank so bad because I wasn't wearing that shirt. Because I would have it on the Thursday night event, the Friday night party, the Saturday party.
Well, here's a piece, brother. You just took me somewhere. Because you talk about New Jack Swing, right? You just took me somewhere. And if that's the soundtrack for your college experience, juxtaposed to the soundtrack for my college experience, which is like the heart of trap music.
Yeah, right. Amazing.
As well as like the down south, like yo, tap it, all that stuff, right? That's what I went to school on.
Wow.
So I'm just trying to think about the juxtaposition of those two things and how it might have formed the experiences and the relationships. Whoa.
Yeah. We had New Jack Swing. We had No.
Oh.
That had just come out. And you get that like 20 minutes, 30 minutes of the reggae where everybody is doing the butterfly.
What?
To it.
What?
And all the kids didn't know what lead the foot. I don't understand this. You step away for a minute. Just stop.
No,
this is
that must have been the time.
Oh my gosh. We had I didn't know. So Sunday sermon that's at Fort Greene Park. So I just found this out last summer. I'm all up in like, going, and somebody was like, that's so-and-so from Con. And I was like, excuse me? They're like the DJ. Remember those parties you went to freshman year that was so dope? I was like, yeah, that's who's spinning right now. I was like, excuse me? Why has no one told me this over the past 20 years? And everybody was like, we thought you just knew. And I was like, get out of here. And he had graduated the year before I got there and was coming back and was doing parties. So my party life was the next level. And it was crazy. And I really remember that being up in like New London, Connecticut, middle of nowhere. And the parties were fly, like hot, like really, 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 like really good, And I found out last summer, like, well, this is why, because, Sunday sermon started spinning in New London, Connecticut. And I was like, get the out of it. It was amazing. That's crazy. Yeah, but party life, please, that was like it in college. Thursday night, we had T&E, it was called the Thursday night event. Oh my God. We're just dancing our butts off.
That's what's up.
Friday was a party, and then Saturday, we did it because, people were in the dorms doing their thing, like having you ever hear of a round the world party?
Don't think I have.
Yeah, the white people got events, yo. It was called a round the world party, and it's really chill. What you would do is every single dorm, and it would be in a dorm. Every single room would have a different drink, and so you go from room to room and get your drink.
Nope.
Right? I was like, okay, for cooperative economics. I don't even know that's what it is. I didn't even know they was doing cooperative economics. And then the party was at Unity House. That was the flyest party. Wow, yeah, good times. It's incredible how we make a way out of no way. Because being in these institutions, trying to find ourselves and identity and what life meant, and communicating and community, all that stuff. We had to invent everything because my school probably the size of your dorm. We had like 1,240 people, maybe 1,600, something between 1,240 and 1,600. Wow. Now it's like 2,000, which I can't imagine.
Wow.
But tiny. That's like a building in Harlem. Tiny. Everybody knew everything.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
That's amazing. That is
amazing. Intense. How many folks were at Cornell?
So if you don't include graduate, it's like maybe close to 13,000. Like 14,000, I think. 14,000 undergrad, maybe 20,000 if you include graduate school, something like that. something like that. But I think it's probably like 15,000. Yeah, when I was there, total, including grad.
Amazing. That's
Mm-hmm.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I could not imagine that.
It was wild. It was wild. It was like a whole like city, pretty much. Like
Yeah.
Winona alone was like a city.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. That's great. That's great.
And some of the parties were great. We threw some great parties as well. But it's always good to come together, especially when there's no nonsense.
Yeah, right. Totally.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what one should be doing. I do think about that now as we're in this COVID universe. These kids who are, frankly speaking, missing that. And I like to say that what they will create after this is going to be buck wild.
Oh, talk about it.
Because I think all of us are ready for like a throwdown, whatever that may mean. You know that scene in The Matrix when the drills are coming, and it's just like, well, we just have a party, just go all night, and what's it called? Not Bethlehem. It has like a biblical name. Whatever that we'll come back to that. Whatever that city is called. Oh,
not Jerusalem.
Not Jerusalem. It'll come back. But the land, Zion. Zion. Yeah, they were in Zion, Zion, hidden away, and they just like do it. That's like how it was for us. We're like, well, here we are. So let's just make it. Because there's nowhere to go that way, nowhere to go that way, go that way. It's a beautiful experience. You make it. So I'm saying, post this Rona, post this like quiet world we're in right now, I've been saying I'm gonna go to everything I get invited to, like everything. So it's gonna be interesting to see what it means after that.
Yeah, it is, and I'm just thinking about me not getting accustomed or too comfortable with this new way of life that we're experiencing. But it's easy for me to detach. It really is. So thinking about what that means for me to be even more vigilant and intentional about connecting post-Rome.
Yeah, and then I think within that space, it's also important to respect, what you do and do not like.
Very true.
If someone is introvert and likes that quiet time, quiet space, the life you've built. I mean, you got a winning partner, right there with you when she ain't studying, but you got a winning partner. So I pick up on little notes you talk about, little things y'all do, and I'm just like, wow, that's amazing, So yeah, life is a beautiful journey and unfolding experience that we build and put together, and I respect it as such.
Appreciate that. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, it's been beautiful to have this time and space for reflection, because I think no matter where you are, no matter what your situation is, this time has called for us to take some type of pause, some type of stock about what's happening, what has happened, and what may happen depending on what happens. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
exactly. And there's no telling what's going to happen. Oh my God, there's no telling.
Every day is something new. Every day.
Like brand new.
Every day.
New. I'm hopeful though.
Yes. Well, I mean, I think we should toast to hope, man.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I think we should toast to hope because, I'm hopeful too. I'm definitely hopeful. Definitely.
So hope. And more than hope, I get some new kicks. Autograph Jordan. Could you listen to this, Michael? I know you don't. Come on, Michael. Come on.
Listen, somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows Michael, make it happen. He's good for it.
Exactly. Size 10. What's your size 12?
12, yeah, size 12.
Size 12, size 10. Size 12, size 10. Hook it up.
Wait. A tone. It was a
tone. It was funny. And I was talking to somebody because I have a pair of original Jordans that my boy Juice gave to me.
Hey now.
Juice.
It's real.
Exactly. Juice, Lower East Side, like my dude. he since left and moved to Florida, you know, doing his thing. He's like, Dre, I can't wear these. My feet, they don't work. And I was like, are you really? He's like, yeah. I was like, you really get this? He's like, Dre, don't make me think about it. Juice was like the early Flight Club. Like Flight Club right now is like, you know, a brand, this and that. But I remember one time going with Juice and it was like, and little like, look, it was this. Yes, it's Juice. And the door opened and I was like, what just happened? And we went in there and this little spot. He's like, yo, I got these kicks I want to trade in. How my other stuff doing? And it was a little small, private, quiet place in like the West Village. And I was like, oh, this is amazing. That was like the early Flight Club. He would go in and trade his stuff. But he was like, I want you to have these. And those sneakers were praised. Like in that must have been like 96, 97, 98. Around that time he gave them to me. Maybe even 2000. That time was appraised at $1,300. And I was like, am I supposed to wear these?
Right.
These are a glass case. You know, I still got them stored now. But I say that to say, you know, those are my first time getting like, and they had the wings, you know, the originals. Oh, I love those sneakers. I would wear them. People like, damn, where you get those from? Like, you know, I got all up, you know.
Hear that?
So anyhow, I'm sorry. I got excited.
You good, brother.
You good, brother. Looks like we did it again.
Well, his name is in our show. To Juice, man.
To Juice.
Little brown Juice to Juice.
Juice does it. Juice to Juice. I love it. He's good people. You will love him. He's good people. He's real good people.
No doubt.
Good people.
No doubt.
All right.
Till next time, brother.
Right on. We did it again.
Yep. Stay strong. Stay healthy. Peace.
Brown Juice Barbershop.
Yeah, yeah.